Good Tuesday morning, it's April 22nd, 2025. Let's take a look at the weather. Very, very nice day ahead. Breezes should die off some today. It's going to be a nice mid-70s type of day. We're going to stay at or up slightly above normal all the way through the week until we get towards Friday, Saturday when some moisture gets in here. We really do need the moisture to show up to give us some rain. We really, really, really need the rain. So here we get into Friday and Saturday. It does look like rain will appear, but I don't think it's going to be enough to do much to our drought at all. Just maybe rain some of that moisture out of the air. That's good. This high is going to bring in slightly cooler air as we head into the next part of next week. And actually some cool air tries to stick around according to the models here for a bit. We eventually kind of scour that out, but are having a hard time doing so. We'll have to see exactly how the models pan out. But I mean, I'm all the way now over a week out before we look like a front could come through here. And in general, we're looking dry, maybe at or even slightly below normal at times or above normal. In between, it just looks like a kind of a pretty seasonable to a slightly above normal average temperature here for a bit. And then this looks like some cool air tries to kind of filter down here as we go into the latter part of the following week. Maybe we'll get some rain, but we're way out now. This towards, we're talking about May before we see a good organized rain system here on this model, and I wouldn't trust much of that at all. I mean, look at the temperature anomalies. Like I said, we're going to kind of see them swing back and forth. We're definitely warm today. Nighttime lows are pretty cool because it's so dry. So we see it kind of fluctuate back and forth between cooler than normal and warmer than normal temperatures. Until we get into next week. Once that front comes through here on Saturday, Sunday, our temperatures do drop off. I mean, it's not cold, but it's definitely not a warm pattern here. That's pretty chilly air as we go into Sunday night into Monday. And that cool air really gets pushed way down to the south. This could be another chilly night for us, or chilly few nights here, according to the models, before somewhat tries to make its way back, and it does. Now we're way late in the period. I'm not sure how much I trust, but I would trust that we probably would turn warmer, and then, of course, get a cold front or two to kind of try to knock those temperatures back down again. Very typical this time of year where we go through the yo-yo of warm, cold, warm, cold. Only that one little shot of colder air early next week looked interesting. Here's way out, another shot of cooler air. Not cold, but cooler air for this time of year. Something we'll just have to watch. But in general, the precipitation is just not impressive. When I look at the total precipitation now, it's going to accumulate over time. So here we are in our region. As a matter of fact, let's zoom into our local area here. To see what's actually going to happen. So we'll go ahead and go forward, and we're going to go out to Friday, Saturday, because that's our first chance. So here we are on Friday, the moisture kind of comes in. It looks like a quarter of an inch or so. That's not terrible. Not enough really to do much to our drought situation. And as we go later in the period, look how far out we have to go before we're going to start accumulating some more moisture. Here we are all the way at the end of the month for April 30th. Before it looks like some moisture may kind of enter the area again and bring some rainfall. So that's way, way, way far out. And then finally, in the really long range, maybe some more moisture, but it's so far off, I wouldn't even count on it. So what does the Weather Prediction Center think as far as forecasts for moisture over the next 7 days? Right around that, quarter to maybe half an inch is best we can do. I think this may be even generous based on the models I saw right now. Not a great situation for our drought. We really need inch or more a week, really, to kind of at least maintain where we are. And we need more than that to start breaking down the drought, and it just doesn't look like that's going to happen. All right, so that is the weather outlook. Again, beautiful day, beautiful couple days here. Maybe some rain, or probably some showers. Friday, Saturday, cooling us off some on Sunday, but not super cold. A little cooler early next week, and then we move beyond that, and we kind of warm up. And that's what you're going to see if you look at the 7-day forecast. Have an awesome Tuesday, an awesome rest of your week. This has been your Loudoun kind of weather outlook.